Hey, what's up at the Capitol? This is Representative Gene Ward on the Finance Committee giving you a sneak preview of what's coming up in the 2016 session. Question: did you ever wonder why there's so many Native Hawaiians in the homeless population in the state of Hawaii, which is becoming a crisis? Have a look at this clip.
Mr. Attorney General.
Yes, report.
In 1920, we had the Organic Act.
Right.
Hawaiian Homes was established. 232,000 acres were provided. After 96 years, we got a waiting list of 10 to 16,000, and you are now appealing what otherwise has been an underfunded agency for almost 100 years. How can you rightfully say that this is the right thing to do? I know the technicalities that you spoke of,
Right.
but do you see any correlation between homelessness in the Hawaiian community and the lack of housing? The governor just put $7 million in for homeless. How many homeless have we got? Only 6,000. We got 16,000 Hawaiians who waited for 96 years, and you're saying we're going to appeal this. How can you do that?
Right. Well, I mean, I think it does boil down to a separation of powers issue. However, I think your policy points that you're making are valid.
Okay,
they
case
make
in
a lot of
point,
sense.
Cayetano was brought to court saying you have not paid OHA the amount of money to unceded lands. Those airport funds need to be blah, 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 and there was $300 million per, I forget how many years, and the court dictated how much money was to be given to OHA.
Right.
So how would you say that, well, the court dictating the legislative amount of money is unprecedented?
Right.
Didn't we do that? We've been there, done that.
Well, I think the what was unprecedented was the amount of money without having any direction as far as how the court was able to come up with that amount. So what it does is it leaves the legislature without much direction for the following years.
But the court told the legislature, you owe OHA, I forget how many millions of dollars, and we divvied it up into a period. Some of us
Right.
probably have more details about it. But the fact is, the court said, you pay OHA.
Right.
Now the court is saying, you pay
Right.
DHHL, and you're saying, oh, no, we want to do that.
Or the
there's
court
no
is
precedent.
telling the legislature to appropriate a certain amount. I think that's the distinction.
Well,
is
ultimately,
that
the money in the buck stops here for money anyway.
Right.
So who else
Right.
could the thing go to?
Right. Well,
Anyways,
that's my point, is that the legislature should be deciding, they should be appropriating, the buck stops with the legislature, not the judiciary.
But my
to be
point is,
telling.
it is with precedence, and
Right.
it was paid for OHA. We should be able to do it this way also.
Thank you, sir.
There you have it. After 96 years, since 1920, the Organic Act, which Hawaii was supposed to mandate housing for the Hawaiians, we have never really funded that amount that we should be funding it. And now we have homelessness. We have a waiting list of 10 to 16,000 people. To add insult to injury, your governor and the Speaker of this House is going to take them to court so they don't have to pay this $28 million that the district court has mandated. This is unconscionable. We've done this before. Why we paid OHA $300 million, in fact, why OHA owns all of the waterfront at Kaka'ako is because the court ordered it. So I just want you to be aware that there's some injustices that are going on at the state capitol. This is unfair, and I'll keep you posted on how it turns out. Thank you, and aloha.